Hello and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. Let's go learn a little bit about the story of the twin brothers, I think Sam and Calvin.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Yeah, I'm sure she didn't. So, there's this helmet. What does this do? This little note here, is this his story?
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Okay. Looks like he broke his leg.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Okay.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
This seems slightly unsafe.
Always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Yeah, this seems really unsafe.
Going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
How is this kid doing this? How are the physics working like this? Oh, that's not good.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Wow, okay. Wait, that kid literally spun himself around so much the tree branch fell off and he flew off his edge? Holy crap, okay. My god. Well, at least that
story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I'm sure all kids did. Yeah, okay, so that one sounds believable.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Why didn't they just cut? Why didn't they block it off entirely?
Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
So how did Grandpa Sam die then? Okay, yeah, looks like this didn't save, by the way, so let's go see what's his story. Yeah, good God, what is wrong with this family? When I pull it... Yeah, we pull it up and then we can move. Still a little awkward to control, but... Yeah, that like, the other kid I'm pretty sure wasn't eaten by a frickin' kraken. I don't know what... I don't know how she died, but...
were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Yeah, seriously, how the hell are you fitting in here, woman? Like, you are ridiculously... Yeah, your stomach should be huge.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
I mean, that's fair. Okay. Dreadful stories starring Barbara
All the
Finch.
stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Okay, this is interesting. We're playing as part of a comic book. Kind of reminds me of X3 or 13.
Found Rick's crutch and imagine the worst.
Really? Yeah, this reminds me of 13, if any of you guys remember that like really stylized comic book style game from years and years ago.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Okay, seriously, did a fucking doctor who was like a cannibal is now leading just a gang of hoodlums? What? Come on. Okay, whatever, let's see.
Oh, it rattled and grew still.
Let me guess, is it Rick?
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Wow, okay. He suddenly yells out your name and he's like, ah, help, and then she's like, I'm gonna come kick your ass. It's like, God, you're worthless, Barbara. Okay, so what's happening here? Yeah, like, is she seriously just treating this casually? I don't know, maybe it's because I don't have, like, younger siblings and stuff, but...
Walter, are you there?
Of course he is.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the Hookman, and... was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
I mean, good work, Barbara, for kicking him in the stomach.
Get out of here.
Yeah, maybe it's through here? The hole in the wall?
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Okay, now sneak up behind him and bash his brain in with the crowbar. Yeah, hit him in the face with this thing and, like, crack his skull open.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Yeah, here, catch, fucker.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Okay, so what you do is you jump down with one of the pieces of woods and you spear him through the heart. Just tell the police you thought he was a vampire. I'm gonna go down there and he's gonna be gone, I know it. Because of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Yep, figures. Okay, I was wondering how that chair was there.
Bookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
I haven't seen a chair like this since, like, the first Men in Black movie. Whoever thought that would be comfortable? That just seems ridiculous.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
0 out of 10 for the pun game. Okay,
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
They just leave food out? What is wrong with this family? What is wrong with them? So, okay, so what? Somebody broke in, kidnapped, and murdered Barbara probably, and, like, hid her body? And they just were like, oh, must have been the boyfriend. It's like, are you kidding me? What, did the kid not tell them, hey, a weird man with a hook for a hand came in and tried to kill her?
Now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
What? Okay, there we go, it was weird. I'm so confused by this game. Like, I can't figure out what's real and what isn't. Because I'm pretty sure people weren't eaten by fucking krakens in this.
All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Yeah, pretty sure the kid wasn't eaten by a kraken. I mean, the story with Barbara sounds practical, like somebody broke in, kidnapped her, probably raped and killed her, which is horrible. And then the story with the kid where he, like, jumped off maybe the swing broke and he launched off the edge, but my god, this is a frickin' weird...
had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
How did they retrieve the bricks? Sure, okay. Let's see this. Okay, so I can go... Come on. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I feel like that wouldn't have enough leverage to be, like, safely used as a key, but maybe if it was made with, like, high quality metal. Okay, so what happened to the uncle, or what happened to the grandpa who enlisted? Did he just get killed in war or something like that? Did he, like, get sent off to Vietnam? Maybe.
Mom said the basement was off limits, Unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Okay. So yeah, they just like, this family is just really freaking weird. They just like to build houses like this.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Okay, this house has a meth lab.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
You think so, huh? Be a kid.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Sure.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Smart choice. Jesus.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Did Walter come back and build like a bunker underneath here? What? Yeah, did he build like this bunker underneath? 52 to 2005, so he was like 50 some years old. Okay, I guess. A very practical, so yeah, this is literally just like a survival shelter. What? Okay, I guess. Tasty beans, jam, bread, toast, cereals.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Wait, what happened here?
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you'll be used to anything.
So why am I down here? What was going on in this place? Why did he build like the survival
The
shelter?
other side of the door starts to feel normal, almost friendly.
So he's hiding down here to hide from the monsters. And he just never left? What?
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave, while I still can.
Okay, so what was the shaking? Yeah, he stayed down here in case... Yeah, he's down here what? Because he was so traumatized by the monster? So has he been down here since he was like a 6-year-old kid? What? Where were his parents? Did they just let him stay down here and then they just forgot about him?
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Okay, this is
Whatever killed
interesting.
And Molly. And Calvin.
Huh.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Okay, get off the tracks. What are you doing?
Appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Oh, get off
Don't
the
mind if I
tracks.
don't have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
You dumbass, what were you doing? What is wrong with you?
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Okay. I'm not sure anybody knew he was down here, to be honest.
Trying to protect me.
Yeah, really not sure anybody knew that he was down here. In all seriousness, like, they just let the crazy grandpa live down there and be afraid of, like, what was the train rattling? Is that what was going on?
Maybe
Did
she
he
was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Yeah, did he just stay in the fucking basement?
She never told me about an uncle under the house. I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
And how did he store so much food? I have so many questions.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Yeah, here, go crawl into the train tracks. You'll go get hit too.
Something that's still alive.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Now that there's only one of us left. Or maybe 2. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
How would that happen? What, do you just like... And what happened to the cliff? What is going on here? And why are there chairs in this door? I'm so confused. So what, these people basically were like, hey, our family...
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Our family is so fucked that, like, we just keep making stupid decisions? I guess. Yeah, maybe your family has problems because you're just genetically a bunch of fucking morons. Oh my god. That's honestly kind of what I'm thinking is the theory here.
This just died with me.
Yeah. So this is like her diary? Are we even playing as Edie?
I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
What is that? It's like some wreckage or something? Okay. Hang on, are we playing as Edie writing a letter to our fucking child?
To be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Okay, people believe in reptiles living on the moon controlling our minds. It doesn't make it a good thing. What? So I feel I should put a what counter in the corner. How many times have I said what? Good lord.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
No, I don't think it does, Edie. I really don't think it does. So what, now we're just back in the house? Oh no, there's a little path. I keep on hitting shift to sprint.
By death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
One that's made up of idiots that keep killing themselves, I guess?
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
No, this is it. This entire family is just full of idiots. That's what it has to be. How do you kill this many animals?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
You're Sven and Edie. Okay. There's Calvin, there's Molly, Walter, Barbara. No Sam yet. I'm curious what happened to him.
It had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, is that the house? Okay. Interesting. I want to check something. Can I? Okay, I can't really.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Okay, what are we gonna do with it? I can't really... So that's Odin. Did he literally go down with his house? What a strange idea. Can I? Yeah, okay, I can't use that anymore. So it's... I keep on hitting shift to sprint, sorry.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
What? Why? She's a crazy person who's stuck in the past. That's a stupid idea.
The more I can see where my mom was coming from.
That's because your mom was the only person with a brain, which means she probably wasn't an actual
Her dad
Finch.
was pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gregory, Sam, and Gus. So we haven't seen two of those. Sam died in '83 at the age of 33. What happened? Milton, Sanjay Kumar. I wonder who that is.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Sure, so what's... I am so confused. I have so many questions.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Well, maybe you should have wrapped it then, you dumb broad. Also, don't do this when you're pregnant. If you fall on your stomach, you're literally going to induce an abortion on yourself. I don't think you want to do that. Good lord. If it seems like I'm hating on this chick, it's kind of because I am. I want to hit her upside the head.
I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Okay, how so?
They were both pretty intense.
Okay,
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Isn't Sam the one who was in the army? Well, Marines, I guess, in this case, yeah. Okay, so
Instead of
Sam...
hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
So he was in the army and then he maybe became like a combat photographer or something like that? Alright. I guess so. Sure, so let's see, what took him out? I'm going to assume he was doing something stupid like trying to get a picture of people committing genocide, then they murdered him. Okay, what's in here?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Okay, I'd love it if I could actually, like, take away anything from here. Interesting. My dad actually has a rifle like that he uses for hunting.
What?
Ah, there you go.
Perfect.
Boy, she looks like she's having a blast.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
Alright, sure, yeah.
I'm gonna
Why
take
even
some
bring a
pictures,
kid out
okay?
like that?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Okay, so this is... yeah, some weird thing. I'm kind of just looking around to see what I can actually
You're right,
see.
Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Okay, what else? That looks very odd. Do I just need to, like, take a bunch of pictures? Am I looking for something in particular?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Yeah, probably not the best choice. Oh, there you go.
Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
No, not really. Oh, look how artistic.
Man, that was a great trip.
Yeah, that was a great trip until he launched himself off the edge of a goddamn
Taught us how to
cliff.
fish, how to build a fire.
What is that? Why is it like
Old
a...
logging trail with deer everywhere.
Why is there like a Blair Witch cairn out there? What is wrong with this place?
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Okay, what does the game want me to take a photo of then?
Give me a minute to check the map.
What are we doing? What am I looking for? Yeah, Is there... this?
Good eyes, Don.
I see a deer. Okay.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Hang on, where even is she? Yeah, there she is. Okay.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
I hope she hit it in the right spot.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Interesting. Yeah, I remember the first time I ever killed the deer. It's a very emotional sequence. Very emotional turn of events for a kid.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Dumbass.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Wow, okay, sorry. That was really frustrating to play. Because, yeah, like, the game just, I don't know, needs more direction for what you're supposed to do, I guess. Yeah, okay. I guess let's progress onward. Like, part of me kind of wants to just finish this off, because I feel like this is going to be a game that, for those of you who are fans, I'm not going to get the point. Yeah, but at the same time, like, it does look pretty. I'm sure this has a very rich narrative and everything going on for people who enjoy that stuff. Do I walk back now? Nope. Oh, hang on. I see some... Okay, what am I doing? Do I just need to move... Okay, there must have been like a hidden passage there. Actually, I wonder, how many of the people do we even have right now? We have... So we need Odin, Gregory, Gus, Don, Milton, and Lewis. Although we don't really know what happened to Milton, do we? Wasn't he our brother? Ah, here we go. Yeah, wasn't he the brother who, like, disappeared? Okay, that's a little awkward to control. Let's see if we can go to maybe one more, because I don't really want to end on a sequence that was... Edie, you dumb broad, go through. Yeah, I don't really want to end on a sequence that was kind of annoying.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Sure. Okay. Oh, Gregory. Okay, Gregory died as an infant. Should you actually have a kid exposed to this much sun? I feel like that's a good...
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Yeah, I feel like this is a good way to end up with like a dead kid from like sunburn or something, but okay. What's this? What happened to him? Divorce contract to Sam Finch.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Okay, what?
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
So the little duck moves, I guess.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
Okay. So the frog jumps.
I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Well, apparently the kid was either a psychic.
What his world was like.
Yeah, the kid was either a psychic or he's just like being imaginative like a kid. Okay. So now what?
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
Okay. So what now? What am I trying to do?
Whatever it was, he saw.
Oh. Oh, hey look, the little whale eyes follow me. And also looks like all the people are following us too. Can I not bring you in? Oh. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Why is the whale upside down? Isn't the whale gonna drown if it's like that because it doesn't have the blowhole exposed? What does that say? I don't know what that said, but okay. Sure. So what now? Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay, so we want to probably want whatever like is on the bubble bath stuff?
I know how silly it sounds.
Yeah, okay.
But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I
mean,
feel him slipping away.
What do you mean you could feel him slipping away?
Gregory?
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh, hang on. Okay. Oh, I think I know what happened to this poor kid. Okay, that's a problem. Pretty sure this kid drowned in the bathtub, didn't he?
Could have told us about the world he saw.
Come to think of it, would a tub? Oh, that's why. Okay.
So much I don't understand about Gregory.
Okay. And now we're playing as a frog. What? Okay, yeah, the kid somehow turned on the bathtub and drowned. Alright, that's a pretty horrible ending, to be honest.
Wasn't your fault.
That's actually a pretty terrible ending. Yeah, that's something that's like actually too...
I'm sure he's happy.
Yeah, that's something that's actually like kind of very realistic. Okay.
He'd want you to be happy too.
So that actually seems like a death that would make sense.
Love, Sam.
Sure. Boy, that's a bad story. Yeah, that's something that happens a lot, I think. That or like SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome. They just end up, yeah, like a kid is laying in bed and then it just like somehow screws up. It lays in just the wrong spot. Maybe the parents forgot to take a pillow away or something, and then, yeah, and then it drowns. Good lord. Or it suffocates. And here's Gus. I'll finish off his room as well just to see. A poem for Gus.
Poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of neat. Alright. Sure. What's the story with all this?
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Well, okay, that sounds a lot like me with my parents, to be honest. Just kind of fuck off and leave people alone. Not really care about the nonsense.
But though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce husband and wife.
Sure. Okay. Is this kid gonna get electrocuted? Is that what's gonna happen here? Oh, this is some pretty good control this kid has with this thing. Dang. Alright, well, there you go. Okay. So now what? Where is the... There it is. I'm gonna say, where's the next text blob?
Photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Wow, okay, what a functional family this is. Sure, so let's see, what,
Wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Okay. Yeah, this kid's getting electrocuted, isn't he? Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? Okay, this game idea of like controlling a kite to see different things is kind of interesting. I do like this. It's actual gameplay, which is nice. So, what am I trying to do? Am I trying to like go sweep all this aside? No. There it is.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Okay. Are we somehow controlling wind? Are we controlling space? Here you go. Hey guys, here's a wedding gift. Yeah, just send like a whole bunch of chairs riveting through and go beat up our stepmom.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Okay, yep, this kid's definitely getting electrocuted. Guarantee it. I wish that...
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
So, what, did he get killed by some flying debris or something like that then? Is that what happened?
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
So what are the little leaves then on the side? Kay, Sven, are those like individuals who were added to the family? But then why would they have the last name of Finch? Huh, weird. Alright, well what I'm going to go ahead and do, I think, raise flag, breakfast, quiet time, duties, routine, So is this also where Sam was? I guess. Interesting. Yeah, he definitely seemed to be committed to it. Good on him. Yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Next time, I think we're going to try to wrap this up and see more of what's going on. I feel very lost by this game. I feel like this game was for people who maybe aren't so literal-minded or people who have more capacity for abstraction, but yeah, it's a nice looking game. There's some interesting bits to it, if nothing else. So, yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.